Hey guys, just a quick notice that I tried filming this on location today and my microphone didn't pick up the audio. Looking out the window right now I can see it's another whiteout, so I'm doing a voiceover. Please enjoy and thank you so much. Hi folk, Neil's in Silverton, Colorado. Thank you all for your previous views, comments of my last video. It means a lot to me. I'd also like to point out that since shooting that video, I sought medical assistance. Thankfully no broken ribs, mostly bruised, damaged cartilage, muscles in contraction and a few joints slightly out of place. While resting up I was rather useless to myself and others and suffering in a lot of pain. However, I went with Tyler and his great kids to visit the petroglyphs near St George, which gave me more time to get familiar with some of the film equipment I purchased for this trip. The staple handheld footage that you'll be seeing in this and future clips is shot on a GoPro Hero 4 with a Pilot Fly Funny Go gimbal. From St George I drove a short way to Zion National Park, pitched my hammock not far from the town called Virgin and successfully had a night with no rain, no motorcycle falls or the like. Hashtag winning! The following morning I tried to get to Kolob National Park, but got as far as Kolob Terrace where the road was closed off, so I backed my way back to Zion National Park and enjoyed the views all over again. I loved it. From Zion I made a bit of an experiment and took a back route across country from Glendale to Cannonville on dirt. I wasn't sure if my luggage, the road or the skill set would allow for it. I was pleasantly surprised. I arrived 54 miles later, delirious. That night I pitched my hammock in Dixie National Forest where I was able to get to Bryce Canyon the following morning and leave all my possessions hidden in the forest. This was a great peace of mind and allowed me to enjoy the canyon without too much worry. I enjoyed staying there so much I camped there another night. From there I studied my maps and saw that I could do another dirt track route to Page on Lake Powell. I packed my kit and hit the dirt roads again. Through Codogran Basin the views were awe-inspiring, and since the last dirt road I did across Glendale I felt I had something to prove to myself. I was itching for dirt and itching for fast dirt. I blitzed the 56 miles between Cannonville and Highway 89 in just over an hour. I was totally pumped. In hindsight, I wish I'd spent more time riding through, maybe camping out a night or three. The following morning I went to see sunrise over Horseshoe Bend. I liked it so much I went back to catch it for a sunset. However, neither time-lapse came out very well. From Page, on Lake Powell, I rode to catch Monument Valley. That day it rained a lot, and given the nature of Arizona's landscape, sand, and the experience of riding on wet sand, I took the dull option and rode the tar. In a cafe in Kayenta, I met two bikers, Dan and Terry, who were riding together from St. Louis and Houston, Texas, with no set objective, just to ride. However, the place was packed and I asked them if they minded if I joined them at their table. It was great to actually sit and talk with people. Keep in mind I hadn't spoken to many people other than myself since leaving St George. The gentlemen were so captivated by my story and insisted on paying my meal. I was stunned. The only thing they repeatedly added was, "Welcome to America, enjoy the country." Now positively buzzing with their generosity. With a hearty meal I just ate and the weather now cleared, I pushed on into Monument Valley. I found myself a nice campsite near Mexican Hat, where this happened. Time for an intermission. Remember kids, don't do this with luggage. Right, where can I find a campsite for tonight? This looks okay. Let's see what's over the edge here. That looks like a steep drop. Right, backing up. Wow, this would be beautiful to camp. Right, so there's a trail here. That looks terrifying. Is that a mountain lion paw print? Look at it. Look at that print.
lions!
From there I rode feeling a little paranoid about how remote a location I was in and the actual fact that there had been a mountain lion there not long before. I found myself near a town named Bluff, Utah, where I camped down the night, a little bothered by something sniffing me in the night, but all the same I lived to ride another day, and no mountain lions were wrestled. The following day I left Utah for Colorado in the rain, then into New Mexico for a short stint to visit the Four Corners.
$5?
Pointless. From there I went back to Colorado and found myself at Mesa Verde. Again, disappointed with camping at a national park, I took myself to a BLM spot and camped on a hill facing Mesa Verde. It was beautiful, but the rain did not stop all night. At this point I decided it was time to settle down and edit up some footage to share with you guys. I checked myself into a motel in Durango, but with laundry and haircut and general housekeeping, my video editing malarkey didn't complete before the weekend. I idled my way up to Silverton where the snow and the smell of aspens and the setting made me want to stay here for a few days. Next week I'll be heading up to Moab, visiting Dr. Dualsport, and also visiting Mr. Deflector and Mr. Rohonek. Stay tuned for more.
Thank you!